Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. As per usual, in the last video we took down Amon's host body, which is pretty fun, pretty awesome. I actually really enjoyed the last mission. We played around with motherships, had a really good time. Amon like one-shot two of our motherships, so he and his forces like in one hit essentially rid us of 2,000, well actually no, 4,000 like points worth of mineral or resources I should say, since each mothership cost 1,000 minerals and 1,000 Vespian gas, so that was a huge pain in the butt. But saying butt twice in a row like a cool dude. Look, I think that's one of the motherships right there actually. Doesn't quite look like him, but I'm not entirely sure. But basically, going back to what I was saying, unfortunately, this should be about at the end of the game then. I'm pretty sure this is the final mission in the game, so we're gonna have a chance to talk to all of our people one more time, and then you know, we'll be jumping into that final mission. It'll be really cool to see how we are actually going to use that keystone. Presuming, obviously we're like locking Amon away back into the void, but I want to see exactly how we do that. Which will be fascinating. Might be a super heavy defensive mission like that final one in Wings of Liberty, but who knows? We'll have to see. AIUR, my good sir, I imagine this is the last time we're gonna be hearing from you. So sad.
You have surprised my people, Hierarch. They knew little of the bravery of the Templar. Some are even impressed by it.
They have fought nobly, AIUR. I am honored that they stand with me.
They admire your conviction and brutality.
And if we are victorious this day, will they continue to stand with me?
If I will it, but now is not the time to muse upon future things. Not when my vengeance awaits.
Yeah, I don't know if the future alliance with AIUR is necessarily the best thing. I mean, obviously it's better than war, going to war with this guy, but he's despite how much AIUR has actually grown on me, I kinda see him as the type of guy who would stab us in the back the first opportunity he gets, so it's a little bit scary. Let's talk to Rohana first, since we've had Vorazun for a bit longer, if I remember correctly.
You seem troubled by so much loss, Hierarch.
How could one not be? But the brooding you sense is only concern for the task at hand. To convince our people that they must shed what they hold most sacred.
You convinced me. I, who held the Kala above all else.
You knew the risk that connection was presenting to us.
Indeed. Though I seldom knew his possession, each was horrifying. I bore silent witness to the mockery he made of me. I cannot imagine the suffering they have experienced below. The release they must yearn for.
Vorazun?
Can you sense the hope, Matriarch?
I do. If we succeed, we will have a new chance to forge the unified society we strove for on Shakuras.
We will preserve the traditions of the Nerazim. They will not be forgotten.
In time, they may be. I fear losing our old ways, Artanis. But as we've worked with the Tal'Darim and the Purifiers, I now see that it is inevitable. Traditions must change as we do. A day may come when we leave behind the Shadow Walk, just as you have abandoned the Kala and the caste system.
That is the price we must pay, to become truly one people.
So I have come to believe.
Oh yeah, true facts. Bringing all the Protoss in unity. What a grand old day. So, unfortunately, I think I am going to turn off the mothership. The mothership was badass and unbelievably amazing, and I had a lot of fun with it. clearly our strongest unit in the whole set. Honestly, I think the mothership is even a lot, like, maybe even like 10 times stronger than the siege units. The siege units, what am I talking about? Than the heroic units that we've been using throughout the game every now and then. But then again, Phoenix is like so good. He creates so much havoc in his time on the field. I don't know, but I do love me some carriers. And if this is the final mission in the game, I think I would love to go back and try out the carriers again. Just play around with them some more because they're so much fun. They're definitely my personal like signature Protoss unit because they're so cool. I love them. Little floating beehives of interceptors and destruction.
What would you ask of us?
I don't know, just to give me the good word. Just talk to me. That's all I came here for, Phoenix. Some love and conversation. Let's go for Karax first. Finish it off with my favorite member of this particular crew, Phoenix. I don't know if he's my favorite, like, crew member. I really love Prince Valerian. He's a really high up one on there for me. But I think my two personal favorite like allies or crew members throughout the 3 games that we've played would be Phoenix and Admiral why can't I do a Russian accent? Admiral Stukov. Zergling Admiral Stukov. Badass of the ages, I suppose. I apologize for that horrible Russian accent. It did not really work out well. But let's go ahead and talk to Karax.
Hierarch, it is done. The Zelnaga Keystone is ready for deployment.
Indeed. However, the duration of the effect still deeply concerns me.
It is our only option. We must believe that there will be enough time to speak reason.
No matter what happens, if we die, we all die Templar. And I thank you for that. For your faith in me. It has been my eternal honor to serve you, Hierarch.
And it has been my eternal honor to, just be around your beautiful, majestic Protoss beard. Really wish we could have seen more of those throughout the StarCraft series. Oh, Phoenix, I'll actually be really sad to be talking to you the final time.
I have been blessed to truly get to know you, Artanis. To call you friend, not just because of memory, but through experience.
Our journey is not yet over, friend Phoenix. If we win this day, know that the glory of building a new civilization lies ahead, and I will need you to help me do it.
It is a task I greatly look forward to. But I no longer wish to be called by the name Phoenix.
Oh?
I'm honored to choose my own name. It will be Talendar.
Talendar. One who bears a strong heart. A fitting name. So it shall be.
Talendar, okay. I figured his little, name indicator there would, change once he changed his name as well. Well, honestly, that's a little bit saddening to me, but I do love Talendar as well, and I actually love this plot point. It just makes me sad that I'm not gonna be calling him Phoenix anymore, because I love the old Phoenix as well. But, this is interesting what's going on here. But I've loved, Talendar's whole story progression and plotline. I think that's been really cool and an interesting one. So, let's go ahead and get started what is probably our final mission, but hopefully not our final mission of the Protoss storyline, or I should say Legacy of the Void storyline. We should still have the epilogue after this, but like I've said a number of times in past videos, I'm not sure if the epilogue contains any missions. Almost certainly it's going to, but I don't know for sure. So let's hop right on in to what is probably the final mission of the main campaign.
The Keystone is ready, Hierarch. We await your command.
Karax, open a channel to our entire fleet. I will address the Templar.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Cutscene time!
My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now, and those corrupted on the surface below. Our kind once stood as stewards of a galaxy full of promise. In our pride and division, we failed that sacred charge and failed to ruin. The Kala, designed to bring unity, ultimately only aided those divisions. Its hope was a lie. Today, that lie must come to its end. And with it, our prejudice and arrogance must become a thing of the past. For we now fight in the belief that our kind has not seen its end. That we Protoss can stand bound by a belief in unity, and that we Protoss will forge a great and mighty new civilization. Trust each other in the fight ahead. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright that we will be known throughout eternity.
Alright, yo. That's a grand old speech that Artanis gave us there. A grand old one indeed. Lovely photo of the keystone to leave us off as well. I wonder how long it would take to rebuild, AIUR. Oh my god, how can I forget what the frickin' Protoss homeworld is called? I wonder how long it would take for to rebuild the homeworld of AIUR. Obviously, the Terrans were having a not the best time with rebuilding, honestly, a great number of their planets, I'm sure. But the great thing about the Protoss, obviously, they could just beam in buildings and stuff like that. Beam in, warp in structures. So I wonder if it would take, like, half the time it would to rebuild for the Protoss than it would for the humans. But then again, I shouldn't doubt how, fast Terran construction is, since obviously it's apparently just as fast as warping in something else is. Maybe even faster if you have a whole bunch of SCVs work on constructing something. Can you have multiple SCVs construct something in multiplayer? I think that was just an upgrade in the Wings of Liberty campaign, but I honestly don't remember. Kinda blanking. Oh well, doesn't really matter.
The keystone is in place, Hierarch. It will require time to charge to its full power.
The Nerazim stand ready, Artanis. We will hold the northern entrance to the temple.
The Purifiers and I will secure the southern approach.
And I lay claim to the primary battle line. Amon shall know my wrath firsthand.
My forces will ensure the keystone's safety and provide for our defense. We will reinforce your warriors as we are able.
Hierarch, the Zerg surround us. But what of the Golden Armada? Disabling the Psi Matrix delayed their return, but...
Amon will bring the full might of the Great Fleet to bear against us. Of that, there is no doubt. But we shall not break. We are the Daylon, united as never before. Entaro Adun, Entaro Tassadar, Entaro Zeratul.
Alright, yo. Let us go ahead and get started with this whole thing. So they're gonna be defending our lines for a while.
Your executors will not be able to hold the temple entrances indefinitely. Be ready to assist them at a moment's notice.
Okay, so here's my plan then. We're just going to wait for the time being, let our dudes gather up minerals, and my first objective is going to be expanding to that second base as soon as we possibly can. That way we'll double our ability to gather minerals right off the bat, and hopefully that will allow us to get the ball rolling in regards to our progression for this mission. So we don't need to worry about creating any more probes until these 3 are actually completely done and ready to go. So let's let this little buddy go ahead and bring in about 1 more mineral there, and now he should be able to head over there with like an optimal time. So we'll build a nexus right in that position. The bad news is there's like gonna be very, very little defending this nexus. So we'll want to probably defend this one as we defend the other ones as well. So let's actually get him back there.
Enemy approaches. Nerazim, ready your warp blades. We shall hold the line.
So I don't know how, I don't know whether or not we should assist with these battles. Obviously, I don't want to risk losing our soldiers, but if we could, oh man, that's a lot of enemies. If we could do our best to help take down the enemies and, maintain our ability to, destroy the enemies, then that might be a good thing for us. Vorzun's doing a good job of brainwashing those mutalisks, which is also a good thing. I got a comment saying that maybe the reason why I wasn't able to brainwash those dudes when I controlled the Dark Archons was because I chose to micro 2 of them at once, and the theory was that maybe I'm not able to mind control dudes if I'm controlling multiple of them.
So, Amon intends to lay siege from all directions. Step forth, Dark One, and face Alarak, High Lord of the Tal'Darim.
You're so badass, Alarak. I don't think that's necessarily the case, because when I control 2 Annihilators and I choose to have them use the Shadow Cannon, like, let's say I controlled both of these at the same time, and I clicked C and attacked a Mutalisk. Then only one of the Annihilators would use that ability on the Mutalisk. So I'm pretty sure if I... Like in that last mission when I had those 2 Dark Templars and I was trying to take control of the enemies, I'm pretty sure it should have worked, but I might be wrong. In the meantime, I am not utilizing our resources as well as I should be. Let's create all the probes in the world. This one. We'll then start constructing additional pylons and all that. Maybe even get to work on building up these Vespian gas things too.
Southern entrance. Amon is probing our defenses, searching for weakness. Show him none.
Alrighty, so we'll need to make sure that we keep track of where that guy will be showing up from. If it is flying units, we should definitely be able to take him down with our Annihilators, so we won't have to worry about Amon probing us for any bad things. Allies' base is being besieged from the bottom. That's perfectly fine by me, to be completely honest. Because obviously Alarak will be able to handle that. So let's put another probe right there. I would love to surround this thing with monoliths. The sucky thing is, I'm not sure how much room we're gonna have, because this is kind of a tight spot that we've got right here. But obviously we'll do our best. So that honestly should be more than enough probes for the time being, to put it lightly. Let's get a whole bunch, or pylons I should say, not probes. Let's start moving over here and we'll get to work on the rest of our expansions. We almost have a full charge of like Solar Lance energy and, I mean Spear of Adun energy I should just say, which is obviously a very, very positive thing for us. Please continue to kill all of our foes. That would make me ever so happy. Oh, I should probably do my best to defend our allies from these little side spots here. If I could get ourselves, like, all of the defensive structures set up as fast as I possibly can, that would be amazing.
Most powerful ships against the Keystone. As painful as it will be, we have no choice but to destroy them.
That sucks. Let's get 4 of them going. Here comes our enemies. Honestly, it's probably not a bad idea just to use this right here then. This will be the easiest way to destroy these fools. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that was the right choice. That's no Spear of Adun energy used, and now we just don't need to worry about... Now we just can't use this ability for another 3 minutes. No, it's more than 3 minutes. We just can't use that ability for a while. Apparently these are my photon cannons?
You claim to save your people, yet here you stand.
Oh, it's this lady!
Only desolation awaits.
I remember her. Poor lady who was brainwashed, like, at the very, very beginning of the game. Okay, then. So we're going to be, like I mentioned before, we're going to be gathering, like, all the minerals in the world. I think I should make one more probe, and we'll put him right here, because he'll go ahead and start building us stuff. We do have a forge already, so let's start getting some of these setups. I think I'm going to work on the air upgrades, and then let's also... Shoot, I need a fleet beacon for that. Okay, so here's the thing. This guy's gonna get to work on defenses, so let's, like, only build monoliths over here, I think. We'll get, like, 3 monoliths and then some batteries to help protect them. Or maybe 2 monoliths. We could get a 3rd down, I think. Our allies' base is besieged, which obviously sucks the butt, but it's okay. We'll deal with that. There's our 3 monoliths for that side, and now let me grab you, and we'll go ahead and get that fleet beacon set up. So I think we're going to ignore Void Rays, for better or for worse. Let's get 3 more guys going right there. If I ever need to build more things, I'll just go ahead and use a probe for that. Let me actually check all the structures.
Armada has begun attacking the Spear of Adun. I'll try to support your forces, but we're taking heavy damage.
This vessel serves as a beacon for your hope. Your faith is misplaced.
We might as well get a robotics base set up as well. I just wanted to double check all of our things and look at the units that I probably want to get. I don't think we'll get a Dark Archon. I don't think we'll get the Dark Archons or the Dark Templars for this one. So we should be all set for everything else that we'll need.
Tal'Darim will need reinforcements.
In the meantime, let's start utilizing the rest of our minerals. We'll put a lot of points to getting those Centurions up and running, and then we need some more stuff going on right there. So they're gonna need reinforcements down here like we were told, so let's... They're like all ground units. Whatever, it'll be okay. I was gonna say let's use Phoenix, but I think this will be an okay way to handle it. So, this will kill all of those guys. Okay, yeah, let's leave the rest, use the next beam to take down, like, all of those units. I think that'll be the best way to utilize all those. Do we need to use Deploy Phoenix? I would rather not. Alarak is doing a pretty good job. Maybe we should just use it just to be safe. Let's use it. They'll take down all those guys, and now that place will, without a doubt, be fully defended and should be secure. So we need to get back to this little buddy. Let's put 1 battery right there, because that should be a very good spot for it. Then we can have 1 right there, which should cover everyone. I think it's a little bit hard to tell.
Leadership set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
I might just set up 4 batteries in that section. I feel like that's a little bit wasteful, but I also think it's okay. Then in the meantime, we could work our way over to this one. Or this side, I should say. Oh my god. Okay. Our allies' base is indeed being sieged. So we... Oh, shoot. Okay, that's very, very bad. I'm glad that Vorazun has finally started sending our people inwards. Oh, our monoliths are just gonna take those things down. Okay. So we won't need to necessarily worry about that side. Let's get in here as quickly as we can and start taking out enemy units. Annihilators, blow them up? Yeah. Okay. Not amazing, but pretty good. We could keep on moving the Annihilators down. Let's get ourselves a Havoc as well. Obviously, it'll take a little bit to get that guy going, but I think that'll be really, really good for us. I don't want to lose that Photon Cannon quite yet, so let's just deal as much damage as we can to all these fools. That will definitely take out that Tempest. Yes, it did. Awesome. Cool. Base is being sieged over there. Karax, I don't know if I have faith in you being able to stop that. Okay, here's the thing. We gotta get started. So I think we actually definitely need to grab a second probe and start splitting everything up if I want to continue working on defenses like that. Oh, they completely sieged that. That's really bad. Whoa. Okay,
Weak.
Powerless. Submit.
The Spear of Adun has taken a direct hit. The fabrication matrix is unresponsive. Chrono Surge can no longer be activated.
that's really bad, but we'll deal with it, of course. Please, Annihilators, keep on attacking. You little probe buddy, you're not supposed to be part of this attack force. You go right up here and start building up these defenses that I need us to get up and running. So we'll get 2 of those going right there. This is definitely our least defended spot now. Kill him, please. There we go. Our moves are building up once again, so that's the one good thing about this. Let's get these Annihilators down to continue defending with all of them. Karax will rebuild his forces, which will be awesome. I think we might just use Annihilators for our anti-air forces. Let's get all that going. We have enough for carriers, so let's start also getting a lot of carriers. Obviously, that reduces a huge amount of our minerals, but that's going to be okay. As long as we could get, like, 1 monolith up and running at a time, we should be making good progress towards our defenses. So that's that one right there. How much are they exactly? 300 minerals. And 100 Vespian gas. Okay, cool. Are you kidding me? I can't fit one in right there? Oh, Lord. This actually is really bad. Okay, this is going to be a super awkward defensive spot then.
Upon us shortly. Stand firm, and we shall resist them.
Yeah, it just won't go in there at all. That sucks. I could put that one 1 space farther to the right too. I just didn't because I didn't think I needed to worry about that. Okay, so there will only be 2 there then, and let's get these batteries going. We should be able to fit 2 of these up here. Yes, indeed. We cannot get over to that side though, so that's completely done up there. Let's get to work building on this platform then. We need to defend our friends over here, so let's get Phoenix in there. He alone should be able to do enough to allow us to hold the enemies off. In the meantime, this probe can continue his business. So he's Control Group 3. We need to get Control Group 1, little guy. Apparently that was the guy who was way up there. That's my bad. Yeah, because that's not a friendly one. I didn't set up a single pylon over here? That's stupid of me. I don't want to lose that thing. I can't risk losing it. So we gotta take down all these Colossus. There's a carrier as well. We should deal with that. And of course it was destroyed before I could save it. That is such BS. Oh my god. And there goes that. I just built that. I'm not losing it. It's a structure, so it will heal over time. Obviously the sucky thing is it's gonna take a while to heal. So we need to get these bases going up super quick. 1 right there. 1 right there. Assist, friends. Oh, yeah. That carrier's gonna melt. Awesome. That was a little bit scary, but it worked out. I need to micromanage those guys a bit better. So we need the batteries immediately, as opposed to slightly later than they needed to be there this time around. So let's get 3 of those, and then 4 batteries. I think 4 batteries is kind of a must at this point. So that place should be nice and defended. This photon cannon is maybe not gonna die, actually, since we can take down this carrier now. I feel kind of bad doing this because we're not going to have any of our abilities for a while, but I would love to keep that photon cannon if able. Wait, our allies are under attack over there? Maybe this photon cannon should have died. Shoot. I would love to get this thing down so I could focus on other things. Oh my god, okay. Let's get these guys moving. We have our Annihilators, which is obviously a really, really good thing. Because they'll be able to take down the enemies from afar and deal a lot of damage doing all that. So right now I have faith that they're going to be fine right there. I actually need to get some defenses in this position, so let's start getting these monoliths down. Need to watch over these guys. Base is suffering, to put it lightly. They took down one of the batteries as well, so that's kind of adding insult to injury.
The primary entrance has been breached.
Shoot.
The Tal'Darim have been overrun. Reinforce their position immediately.
Yeah, the Tal'Darim are in severe trouble right now, so let's make sure... Wait, how... It, like, says for the... I could kind of cheat to see how damaged these Ultralisks are. I'm not sure if one beam will kill them, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go boom, boom, and then boom. Yeah. Our defenses down here are being built.
The assault cluster is failing. Solar Lance is offline.
The Keystone's energy matrix has reached the halfway point. We must hold on.
Oh no! Our solar lance is gone forever? Well, thank God I used that right then. Oh my God, that's really bad for us. Okay, here's what needs to happen. Those defenses are still in the works. I need to start defending the actual keystone.
There was one salvation. Now all shall be consumed by the cleansing flame.
Okay, so I'm super worried that we might not be able to use Phoenix. Well, we'll know when our last chance is to use Phoenix. We'll see those, like, asteroids falling from the sky. So if I see those, I've got to use Phoenix immediately. So I'm gonna try to do my best to remember that. There's those three right there. Let's set up the batteries. I have not enough minerals, which is unfortunate. This base is still gathering stuff. I haven't really defended that base at all, but that's actually a-okay, honestly, at this point, I'd say. This place is still very, very poorly defended. I can get back in there now, though, so I could build another monolith in that position if I needed to. So I think I might actually try to do that. Let's, just control the map, me. Let's move on down and build a new one right there. Then we could get a second battery as well, and hopefully that will be, capable of enough of being defendable. I really hate the battery positions that I'm setting up right here, but I think it kind of needs... He's really stuck! You're telling me this probe is stuck. I hate you, game. I hate you so much sometimes. Okay, well, we'll build another... He'll go ahead and gather minerals. That way we could grab, that guy, and he'll get to building things down here.
I am detecting a much larger force from the Golden Armada inbound on the Keystone. Be prepared.
Okay, so that guy has to become our new Control Group 1. Let's build ourselves another battery. Defense is down there, holding off good. I think we're gonna lose a lot of stuff down there, unfortunately, but we might just have to deal with that. So I think now's the time where we get two of these dudes working on these defenses. These defenses are so freaking important. So, there's that one coming up right there. Let's get another battery right there. And then another monolith. We'll put that one right there, and another battery. There actually really isn't too much of a reason to have two guys here, now that I think about it. Okay, apparently I can't build back there anymore either. So let's put that right there. And then the monoliths lining up this spot. I think these guys should just come back home, and I'll try to use them for our final line of defense if necessary. We'll keep one probe actually back out here in the battlefield to continue rebuilding these defenses whenever they need reinforcements. So we're about to be at 200 energy. I don't quite want to use Phoenix once again until I actually know that I'll never be able to use him again. So I could try to use him optimally. Our pylon is under attack. Yeah, this area is not very well defended, to say the least. Let's use this one, since this one we should get a chance to use twice, and there's a freaking mothership out there. So I would love to destroy the mothership, to put it lightly.
Make this universe as it should have been.
Come on, come on, come on! The mothership's down! Oh my god, I can't believe that thing survived. What's going on down here? Rebuilding a monolith. Let's get, both of those rebuilt, and then more batteries. One more battery right there. Probably should go back to this guy and continue this defensive setup. So we'll get a battery right there. And then a monolith. I can't believe we're only at 60%! This is really scary! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start helping this position again. Because one monolith clearly was not enough. Probably should have set up batteries there too. Base is under attack up there. I can't get Phoenix to land there because then he'd just be useless. The monolith should live though. Yeah, I think it should be okay. So let's get some batteries going. We'll put one battery right there. And then one right there. And then I'm gonna go for another monolith. Unfortunately, of course, that's the last one of those we could touch for a bit. Let's wait until we have 350 minerals, then we'll warp in a carrier. Checkpoint reached. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, I didn't use Phoenix. I thought we'd have like a second or two while these things were falling to click him.
Detected. Defensive lattice is offline. Phoenix can no longer be deployed surface side.
I like how she's even calling him Phoenix still, even though he said he's not Phoenix. The game, it's funny how they didn't change that one dialogue. I mean, honestly, they probably wrote the dialogue for this mission before they wrote that Phoenix dialogue there. Okay, let's get one final monolith right there, and then I just think I need to continue fortifying the main base like mad. Because before long, we are not going to be able to continue to hold. So I think I should just make a second layer of defenses. So let's start on this side. Start on this side, and we'll kind of wrap around, I think. So one right there, one right there. Yes, I think this is the way to handle this.
Enemies are swarming against all three entrances. Resist them, brothers.
Oh, sweet! We've got a Tal'Darim mothership now. That's very, very helpful, to put it lightly. Okay, this one's almost done. We could build a monolith over there. We have our final armada that will be ready to use once the enemy, breaks through our defenses, / if the enemy breaks through our defenses. Let's start getting these monoliths set up. We'll just have a battery for each monolith. I think that's a good way to handle this right now. Hopefully I'm choosing the right side to go ahead and set up with this early wall of defenses as well, because this could be really, really bad. Game is getting really, really choppy, which is a little bit frightening. For my recording software, I mean. But I think everything should be perfectly fine. We got enough for another battery. I really should be putting the batteries in spots where they could heal 2 of them. I don't think they're able to reach, so that was my stupid mistake. But it's okay. Oh, no! Okay, I would love to keep those defenses alive for as long as possible. Okay, our allies are distracting them. I don't need to send out my guys yet. Keystone is only at 70%.
Die for this cause, Artanis. If you cannot protect me, I shall not aid you.
Oh my god! I can't believe I lost that thing! Oh my god, okay. The good news is we have this probe who is still stuck. That's awful. Okay. Let's get ourselves a whole bunch more interceptors. We do have that additional carrier as well, so we've got a whole bunch coming up still. Let's work on the carriers. Keep them coming. Base is continuing to be under attack, which is a bit scary, but we'll deal. Oh, I guess Alarak did leave. I was gonna say, I don't know if Alarak's left yet, but, you know. It's fitting that he was the first one to abandon us, I gotta say.
A shining symbol of arrogance. Let your pride be your downfall.
No, I don't think we need my pride to be my downfall. I could live without that, you know. Really wish I could build a freaking thing right there! But, you know, that's okay. Shish kebab. Okay, I guess we just keep on building up these things while we wait. These ones are complete, so we gotta put down those monoliths, continue expanding our, next line of defense. Our pylon is under attack. I mean, that's kind of a nice time delay. I guess we should take down that mothership now, then. Do our best to get that. And then battery. Once again, I kind of failed to watch to make sure that I was going to grab both of those, but that's okay. This one will get both of them, so that's good. I really should also get a lot more stalkers, to be completely honest, in our base, so let me do that right now, because stalkers would be unbelievably helpful if they broke through our defenses. Honestly, more useful than the annihilators would probably end up being. Then these are gonna be our final 2 pylons, so that part's nice. These defenses are in the works. I can't believe I didn't use Chrono Surge once. I wish I knew that I wouldn't be able to in the future if I didn't use it right away. Okay. And now we start from this side. I'm feeling pretty good about our chances. Obviously, it's still very, very scary. Okay, carriers, we need your help. I do not want to lose any of these defenses. Carriers are doing an amazing job. Oh, shoot, a mothership. Come on, interceptors. Keep on doing your wonderful thing. I believe in you. Ah, not a Tempest. Get out of here, you. As long as they keep on killing our interceptors as opposed to our, actual carriers, I will be very, very happy. Although this carrier is in serious danger, so let's back that one up. Come on. Mothership is down! Awesome! The rest of their forces aren't going to be able to do nearly as much against our carriers, I think. This is so scary. But also I am feeling pretty good. I gotta take down these brood guys, though, because I cannot continue to lose monoliths! Oh, well, there goes that. You can back up, my good sir. Can you get in there? Oh, shoot! Oh, they actually helped me! Rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. Ah, there's nowhere to fit that in, but that's okay. I got those 2 monoliths. We'll be back before long. Cool. Okay, so we have a chance for this stuff now, too. So let's get that in the works. And then the battery comes up next. I guess we'll just rebuild those pylons because we might as well. They at least delayed the enemy, so that part was really, really good. There goes our final ability, unfortunately.
Gods, their ships are diving headlong into the Spear of Adun. The core is going critical. Hierarch, we can no longer support you.
You have done enough, Rohana. The Keystone is approaching full power. Evade them as long as you can. You have not enough minerals.
Oh my god! Thank god we still have this base, though. And that base wasn't attacked at all, or hasn't been attacked at all so far, because we seriously need the minerals that we do not really have right now. So let's move this probe right back there again, just in case those monoliths get damaged. I want him in a spot where he'll be able to rebuild those.
Their blood is on your hands, Artanis.
False savior.
Your defiance means their death.
Hierarch, I see an unending tide of Protoss signatures. He's sending every last one of the possessed Templar against the Keystone.
We will hold Karax. We must.
Wait, why? Oh, he didn't build that. He didn't build that because of the creep. Oh shoot! I hope that creep doesn't continue to invade. It probably will, though. Those monoliths are not gonna make it. I'm almost certain they're not even gonna spawn in time. But I'm still building them because I want to do my best to try to get them up and running. I really should have built a second Stargate, but that's okay. A second Stargate would have really, really helped us here. That monolith is down again. If this one dies, I'll be able to get back to it. Sucks that it only lasted like 2 seconds. We did take down that mothership, though, and all of these guys are melting, so that's good. This little probe buddy can get back in there and rebuild those now. We're almost to 95%. I pretty much have full faith that we're going to make it at this point. I apologize for the lagginess. There's a lot of units that are showing up in this mission, to say the least. Oh shoot! That these monoliths made it, or hopefully that one made it. I don't know for sure yet. Of course, they're still attacking that pylon. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, We should probably use the carriers to hold back the enemies as far as we can. That'll also give these monoliths more time to continue to rebuild. I don't want to risk losing any of them, though. Shoot, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die! Okay, he made it. Kind of a miracle. I'm gonna back him up, actually. So now I'm gonna keep them in a position where they can attack from, but shouldn't take damage. I'm sad that we lost Alarak, because we haven't lost anyone else so far. Alarak, the negative Nancy. It's fitting that he was the one who left, I suppose. Oh my god, we did it. They're not gonna be able to destroy us before we get to 100%. I think that's actually impossible at this point. Keep the carriers in a safe spot. Just let the interceptors handle everything. Oh my god. This game is so choppy right now. Might as well keep on making things, I suppose. You have not enough minerals. Cool. I'm so glad I went back to the carriers, because if I had a mothership for this mission, this would be a hell of a lot more difficult. So mission complete. Oh, come on. Our defense is much more defended than that.
Hold back to the keystone. Let them come to us.
Where the hell did our defenses go?
Selendis, Templar, rid yourselves of Amon. Sever your nerve cords.
Without the color, what will we become?
Free. The Dark One has been banished back into the void. For now, we are free. All of this because of you. I will bring our great dream of a unified Protoss to bear. We will gather the survivors, rebuild our cities. We will reject our old divisions and forge a new society. Together, we will shape our destiny amongst the stars.
Coolio. That was really freaking awesome. 30-minute mission. 30 minutes and 9 seconds. Why not just 30 minutes, developers, huh? Why not just 30? So, that was freaking awesome. I don't know if we're gonna get credits after this, but let's read about all these things as we usually do. Use the Spear of Adun to damage or disable 20 Golden Armada ships in the Salvation mission. Awesome sauce. Don't lose any allied Protoss Nexuses in the Salvation mission on normal difficulty. Well, we lost Alarak, which, like I said, was kind of appropriate. Like, it's kind of fitting with the character, you know, kind of makes sense. Oh, shoot, that is the end. Well, like I said, it may very well not be the end. Oh, shoot. Okay, I thought that was credits. Never mind.
How can this be? The Hierarch, we are receiving an unauthorized transmission. It is from
Ulnar. It is Kerrigan.
Okay. Is this another loading screen here? What's happening? Oh! Are you kidding me? Okay, that was like the worst lead-in to exiting the main campaign. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, I'm gonna get to the second thing that I noticed in just a sec. First off, that was really, really silly. Why couldn't they just have that scene, like, at the beginning of the epilogue, you know? And after that cutscene where we defeated, where it was showing all the Protoss rebuilding? Why couldn't that just have been the end of the main campaign? We didn't really need that, like, post-credits, but not post-credits scene. That was really, really silly. Obviously not a big deal, though. I'm just pointing it out because I thought it was a little bit stupid. But, you know. Then I also really like that it says the epilogue is, recommended. Like, I find that kind of hilarious. So I'll be really, really excited to check that out. I'll leave my final impressions on the game, till we actually finish the main campaign, well, I mean, we finished the main campaign. I'll leave my final impressions for once we finish Legacy of the Void. So we need to finish off the epilogue for that. Into the Void. Blah, 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 blah. So that'll be a lot of fun. Obviously, we're meeting up with Kerrigan. My main, one of my main issues with this whole storyline is for being this huge story about the destruction of, Amon, who's been built up over the last 2 games. I really wish the Protoss could have united with the Zerg and the Terrans. But it looks like that's probably what's gonna be happening here. Because 20 bucks says if Kerrigan is contacting us, we're gonna be meeting up with Jim Raynor as well. Obviously, that's not certain, but if it's the epilogue for the 3rd game in the StarCraft 2 trilogy. So, it's definitely going to include the 3 main signature characters of the entire series. So yeah, it'll be exciting to play the epilogue. I hope there's a mission, connected to it, but there might not be. Hopefully there's like 3 missions, involved with it, and it's like the prologue in its own way. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all in the next one. See you guys!